Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of, well, I guess this is the first time I am playing this. I felt like I should do something new for the channel, add a tiny bit of variety, and yeah, we're going to do a playtest of the digital version of Flamecraft. Yeah, we're just going to do a new game, and we're just going to do a 2-player game. Yeah, play a nice little bread dragon, and yeah, we'll move forward from there. Let's see here, our starting off card. Feel like Todd is easier to manage, just trying to have an odd number of each resource. And let's see here. We kind of want to add, like, diamond cards into the game as much as possible, as that gives us 3 resources that we can make into odds. Iron, it will always keep something as either even or either odd because you add 2 of one specific good. Mathematically, that will just keep the parity of the number. The exception of that is this game does have a overflow limit, so if you have 7 or more goods, you just go back down to 7 goods at the end of your turn. And this is for each good, so you can have like 7 crystals, 7 leaves, 7 potions, and you're still fine. But yeah, I suppose I should introduce the game for people that are still, or at least new to this. How you start the game is you enter into a shop. You can pick any of these 6, and then you either choose to gather or enchant. I'll get into enchantments later when they become relevant, but for now, a majority of the game you're just gathering at shops. The first step of gather is you gain a resource, 1 from the shop, 1 from any enchantments, and then 1 for each type of dragon in there. Second, you get to place down a dragon. So I'll place 1 where there's a fancy. Here I got Ajax, which gives me a side quest that I want to have the most iron at the end of the game. And then I'm going to swap with a different dragon in a different part of the town. I'm going to go with a meat dragon, which allows me to place an additional dragon. And I'm going to claim another fancy. And I got Carney, which is the same thing as Ajax, but with meat instead. Okay. So it looks like Plot here gained some extra resources. I could try to get this completed, but I think I'll probably have to pass up on that for now. I'm just going to go through potable potions. I'm going to gain a lavender. Coins are worth 1 point at the end of the game, but they can also be used to pay for any 1 good. And then I currently don't have the fancy that cares about starter dragons being inside, not being inside their starting shop, so I'm going to leave that in there. And for yeah, I guess I will just grab a new dragon. Where do I want to go next turn? I probably want to draw another dragon, so Fondue looks nice. I can go to Hello Nursery, play that. In the event I am unable to, I can just go to Critical Roles instead. So, go there. Okay, good. We can go to Hello Nursery, grab a new fancy. Okay, here I want to place down meat dragons. That pairs nicely with Carney. Yeah, I want to keep drawing things. There's no chance for meat dragon. I could grab iron and complete Draco Bell, but I want the new shop to appear at the start of my turn instead of my opponent. So I'm going to grab a random, see what we get. Earl. At least a flexible one. For now, I'm just going to try and keep gaining extra resources. I can't place anything. And then I'm going to keep drawing dragons. Try to get more meat dragons. There we go. We got hot dog. Let's see here. We can go to critical rolls. I don't need to enchant at all. Again, I'm just going to keep drawing dragons, so that way once a new shop is revealed, I am able to just go there. Poggable potions does give me a decent amount to pick up from. I can't place a dragon, but I can draw one. And we're going to keep drawing dragons, try to fill up our hand. Okay. Again, I kind of want to at least have 3 different ones. You're already maxed out on potions, which is unfortunate. Can't really spend them. Lone diamonds. Both of these are actually the same, relatively speaking. I'm going to try and encourage our opponent here to play a diamond card. There we go, we got Skewert. And there we go. We got a new shop. The other. I'm gonna get a bread dragon, because that allows me to draw another dragon. And then from here, I am kind of threatening to end the game just because I've drawn so many. So at this point, I kind of need to find a way to enchant. This is a good one. I have to pay some resources. Let's see here. I can place down an iron dragon, which gives me another dragon. Well, I guess I'll try to save Twinkle for the end game. And then we'll swap with another meat dragon so I can place down more meat stuff. And because I placed a meat dragon where there's a meat spot, with there. And then from here, already suppress iron. I'm going to throw a potion dragon there and call it a day. Just get some extra points. Here's actually a decent one. We place down Skewert, fire up Skewert to get another fancy dragon. And then, just because I got a little lucky with Gold Rush, I have 2 coins and there's 2 coin slots available. I can play that for an extra 5 points. Night Bright, I want to gain 1 potion before I use it. And then, yeah, I think... let's see here. I'm just going to activate all of one type. I'm going to do double diamond. So, I want the most meat and iron, so I'll have to do that for both. Night Bright I can gain a potion for. Meat, iron, and then I want odd numbers of things. Probably I'm avoiding bread dragon, so I guess I'll gain a bread right now. Then I will play Night Bright, converting my even number into an odd number of potions. And that should push me forward in terms of winning. Okay, so 39 points. I am 18 points behind, but I currently have 20 in end of round things. So if I can enchant this turn, that would be great. Now let's go to potable potions. So we are just going to end this turn. We'll get 4 points from you. I'm going to draw the diamond card. Swap this with Meat Dragon so I can gain yet an additional card. Frazzle! Trying trying to think if I can do Frazzle or not. No, it's unlikely that I'll be able to. And let's see here. Well, for like, I probably want meat or iron. The question is which shop I'm going to next will determine that. I think that trade already matters too much. Guess I'll go bread. That's the end of my turn. Okay. This should get me enough to play Frazzled. There's little leaf dragons out there, so I'll play leaf. And yes, I can convert one of my odds to an even. Give that to you. Get 2 points, and then that also becomes an odd, so I get an extra point there. You need to be an Iron Dragon. And then Portable Potions, and then Fragile Reptile allows me to play Frazzle. Oh. And then I just draw Steven, so it doesn't matter. Okay, then we just have to hope that I get enough points to surpass my opponent. And then, yeah. That is a game of Flamecraft. It's a pretty short one. I might actually do 2 for 1 episode. Just because it was that short. But yeah, we'll go to main menu. This is a demos. It's mostly there so you can play test, see if there's any bugs, any quality of life features that you'd want in there. Yeah, I'll do normal bots just because I don't want to sit here too long to think through all my options. There we go. Save. I like my presets. And then we'll do purple enchantments for game number 2. Okay, here we have the same start. Don't know if that was programmed in or not, but let's see here. We have 2 things that allow us to give goods. So that's just gives us better control over what parity each good number is. Let's see here. I just want to place down things. Maybe go for a fancy dragon. We got Unami again. We got Twinkle. Okay. So we go to potable potions. Here, I'm just going to get into shop going right away, see how that turns out. And I'll get a bread dragon. Worst case scenario, I can go to Hello Nursery and get yet again another fancy. Dragon Tail Roost. Well, let's go for another fancy dragon. Okay, we want to start getting more potions. Yes, this is starting to look eerily similar to the last game. I'm starting to wonder if this isn't programmed to be the same game. More or less. Yeah. I'm just going to keep going around, gaining more fancies. Yes, this is the same game. We have the same order of shops from what I can tell, and fancy dragons. Okay. So the real question is basically how much the 3 players and then a purple enchantment deck instead is going to change things up. On here, let's see. Both diamonds and potions is helpful, I guess. Oh, wait. Because we know of a specific shop that's going to come up, we actually want to leave diamonds in here. We do want meat dragons in town, though, so I'll pick up a meat dragon. Gather. Check you there. Which allows me to play Gold Rush. Nightbright. I don't need to play Nightbright right now, so there's no reason for me to go after it. And then, yeah, I'm going to try and get the most meat. If I overstack on meat, that just makes Todd easier to do. There we go, we got Savage Beat. I kind of do want more stuff. If we can gather, put you there. And then I suppose Earl. That way. Gather. Gain 3 points. And then I just want to keep being able to draw things. There is a leaf enchantment available, so I'm just going to shove this over here and hopefully I can grab that. I'll grab Hot Dog in the meantime. And then we'll activate one of each type, as that is a net gain. Let's see here. We want more potions, and then we want odds of everything else. So, I guess I'll grab this twice. It's -5, that'll make that odd. Yeah, we want to undo. Okay. So how this has... Oops, wrong option. Activate one of one type. Okay, so... Let's see here. I want potion, and then we'll go diamonds, iron. I'll go potion, iron, bread. And then I'll do potion, bread, diamond. Heck. Okay, I actually still don't need to play Nightbright, so I'm just going to hold it in the hand until I need it. That way, another bot player might give me a potion, thinking I might not have it. And then, yeah, I kind of have a decent amount of resources. And there we go, there's the punish. Since I have more than enough potions, I can now play Nightbright, and now I'm no longer have to worry about it. Oh, let's see here. Did look like my thing I wanted was stolen. However, I can always choose to go here. You swap. Give me some bread. What do I need to place in the middle there? I can actually do anything. I'm gonna pick a random. Okay, now we got both Todd and even, so it doesn't matter what our resources look like. A little unfortunate. Okay, then at this point, I kind of just want to spam enchantments. So coins are worth 1 point at the end of the game, so that's a net gain of 2 points for spending the coins. Might as well grab a bread dragon. Hopefully I draw meat. I do not. There's no spot for a leaf. I, however, don't play the 2-point enchant card yet. And yeah, the main goal I'm going to have here is just to try and spam enchantments as much as possible. Let's see here. Yeah, I could do Drake Bell. Yeah, Draco Bell makes the most sense. Okay. Place you here. Frazzle. Okay, can I set up Frazzle right now? The answer is no. I could always stop by Hello Nursery and swap one of those with a Bread Dragon, and that would make these two shops, Fogo de Char and Hello Nursery, have the same type. So for now, I'm just going to go... I guess I might need more resources. Yeah, let's get stuff for next turn. We can't get more meat, as we'll have to discard that. Diamond and leaves for another meat enchant, potentially. Potions, we have enough potions. That's kind of everything we need. Guess we'll go with bread. And then looks like the leaves are more needed. But we can't get leaves, so we'll go with diamonds as a second choice. Okay, now any potion with Hello Nursery will give me Frazzle. Which is fine, I have enough resources as is. You know what? I am fine with spending a coin to be able to place down 2 dragons. Oh, no, I will not be able to place down 2 dragons as I want to swap with Hello Nursery. Fragile Reptile. Yes, Fragile Reptile is much better enchant. It's 2 coins. I can draw any card I want. Again, I'm going to try and go for Meat Dragons. Swapping you with you should give me Frazzle. Doesn't really matter. Let's see here. Is anyone overstocked? Let's see here. I don't really need bread right now. And I'll give that to the person in second place, I guess. There we go. Frazzle. Twinkle. Now push me ahead. And there we go. And that wastes a bread. Okay. In total, I believe there should be 6 dragons total in this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, I just have to get this place down, and then Umami is guaranteed to max out at 5 points. Ooh. Guess I could stop by here. No, I think just enchant is better. That enchant is, though, not better. Both iron stops, not too good. The bread... Oh, bread one we can actually do right now. Swap. There we go, just try and end the game before the bots can catch up. There we go. This is maxed out. And then Pinky Toe, we might gain an extra meat in our last turn, so I will save it for then. Okay, it's all a pretty close race right now, but I do have more fancy dragons coming in. Okay, let's see here. Anything that costs iron. Ocean. Yeah, we'll just go here. Let's see here. So ties are friendly in this game. So let's see here. I can beat someone out on iron pretty easily. Gather. I'm beating everyone else in iron or crystals. Leaves. I can tie, which isn't good enough. Potions, I can beat people on. Meat, I guess I can tie, and then I can try to beat you on bread. So it's going to have to... Oh, I only gained one. Okay, yeah. Firm. Play Pinky Toe. And then, yes, I should just have the game at this point. Okay. There we go. I do hope you guys enjoyed. This game is still a free demo that you can download on Steam for a couple more days in case you want to try it out. But yeah, I'm excited to see this game get a full release eventually. I don't know when that is, but once it does, I'll probably make a video on it, maybe a couple. Because there are some fun things you can do in this game, especially if they add the expansion, which, as a fun fact, I did help playtest. But yeah. If you have any questions or any other video game recommendations, feel free to leave a comment below. And I wish you guys have a nice day. Take care.